Greetings, Ashen here. Today I'm going to be reviewing Brand by Antonio Brice and Caanan White. Here's the cover, you can check it out. Well, I'm getting some physical copies of this, but they sent out this digital early, so, to start with, I'm going to just go ahead and review this. So the story starts out with Antonio Brice. Craven? Yes, yeah, okay, Craven, not Antonio Brice. All right, so he's, pretty humble guy, and he's serving his family breakfast in the morning. It's a pretty cute scene, but pretty soon duty calls. He has a companion that was abducted in the line of work, and so he's got to go Super Saiyan, basically a man on the mission mode. Got to go over there to handle business, see what's going on, and try to rescue his friend. So here he is, Jacob. He's all tied up. He's being questioned, but he's been tight-lipped so far. This woman back here, I don't think she was ever really named. They just kind of call her Boss Lady. So if there is a name somewhere, I'm sorry I did not see it. But yeah, she's a pretty badass, and she is torturing the crap out of this guy, trying to find out what he wants to know. And well, it turns out that Jacob actually wanted to find out what was going on with this little village here, because there seems to be an illegal underground magical item auction going on here. So that's the story with that. So Craven gets his friend William, and they head off into the swampland to see what they can see. He uses his special mind molding ability to see into the mind of Jacob, and so that helps him locate where they are. And a crazy magical fight ensues where people turn into werewolf and ramp up their wizarding powers. In the chaos, Jacob breaks free, so they have a little more allies on their side now. Antonio Brice goes on to Super Saiyan. Excuse me. Craven goes to Super Saiyan 2 form, unlocks his full power for this affair, and the boss lady grabs all the magical items and takes off. Well, after the devastation, they call in the cleanup crew, and these things are pretty crazy. They really, yeah, they really take care of some business. All right. After all that, we're introduced to Craven's master, who is a really awesome character. I love the amount of detail they put into this frame. I kind of wish they would have done that for when Craven goes into Super Saiyan 2 form, when he gets the mask on. It would have been cool to see a really big picture of that, because that was his ultimate form. But this is awesome. You could definitely see Caanan White's art. Full spectacle here. It's definitely great. And that's it. That's the only part I'm going to go over with you. I'm not spoiling too much about it. I just kind of wanted to give you a bit of a sampler there so you could get some of the story. I really enjoyed it, and I'm definitely going to be picking up the next issue of this when it comes out. I think they're going to be running a new Indiegogo campaign soon. Looks awesome. And let's see, the other two stories, I'm not going to spoil too much about you. There's this one with a character called Dawn, and she's heading over into the city. She's sort of tasked into stealing something by a character known as Fame, but it's just really leading up to another story. But it's really interesting to see that underground world that's involved with that scenario. The other scenario I'm not too familiar with, because I tried reading it, but my eyes glazed over every time. It's nothing against the writing or anything like that, but it wasn't the type of stuff that interests me. It seemed very political, so I just kind of... And not political in that way where people are making statements. I'm talking about just, politics and negotiations and stuff like that. So, unfortunately, in a story, that kind of stuff just makes my eyes glaze over. I really can't focus on it very well. Anyway, I've definitely enjoyed this comic book. I'm really looking forward to the next one. It was definitely worth the wait. Caanan White is a fantastic artist, and I thought the story was written very well. I was really surprised to see Antonio Brice being the lead character. character. I thought that was actually pretty funny. But yeah, it's cool. I liked it. I enjoyed it from beginning to end. And hopefully you will too. All right, because I know that'll be coming in for a lot of people shortly. Well, I hope you enjoyed my review, and I hope you all have a great day. Yes,